Okay. Started my recording.
Oh, you can't go under there.
All right. We're gonna do it on 3, 2, 1. All right. So 3, 2, 1.
That was terrible. Just as bad as it always is, that first clap. Hello and welcome to episode 26 of the Drunken Arcanauts Dycairn campaign. I'm Clancy, and I'll be your DM today. So this is a 5th edition campaign in a custom setting with custom characters and items and rules and all sorts of bullshit that you won't see in a normal D&D game, as well as just blatant disregard for continuity as it suits me. With that in mind, if you're starting at episode 26 of the Dycairn campaign, you probably want to start at the beginning, unless you're really a huge rebel, in which case buckle up because it's going to be a weird episode that has no real connection to anything prior. So there's that. Before I get too far, I do want to give a shout out to our patrons, Scotty O, Jess S, Skate P, Lincoln Mark, Special K, Christian Haydenson, Nathan R, Jared K, Justin C, Cody T, Austin S, and Rob M, who from now on will be known as Rob'em. Thank you guys for supporting us. We hope you're enjoying the show, and let us know what you think. So if everybody could go around and introduce themselves, I'll do the recap, and then we'll get started.
Hi, I'm Risky, and I am playing Five Gal, who is a bucket druid. And yeah, right now he's feeling pretty badass, and glad his friends are safe, except for Steve. Where Steve is.
I am Relevant. I am playing Juniper Hollow, a half-elf monk. And for some reason, I thought it was a good idea to go into the middle of the desert.
Yeah, my name is Mark. I play everyone's favorite Wanty Warlock, Simon Salazar. And I thought that we were headed to a man's house who collects elven teeth. So being in a desert that was through a portal from a dungeon is quite the change of pace for me.
I'm Jay. I play Victor McCoy, human gunslinger, and I will take full responsibility for everyone ending up in the middle of the desert.
I'm Matthew. I'm playing your host, Bus Chucker, and I think we should use olives instead of pennies.
Good point, Matthew. Good point. My name is Andrew Pokorny, and I'm going to be playing Ty Chular, or just Ty Bus Chucker. And I think that we should use olives as nickels just to confuse the masses.
As you may have identified, we have 2 guest stars today. Am I correct in saying Bus Chucker brothers?
The Bus Chucker brothers.
Yeah.
Bus Chucker.
Okay, so last episode, as you may have surmised from everybody's intros, the party got lost in the desert. After fighting some guards and finally surrendering, they were thrown into the jail system of... oh gosh, I don't remember necessarily the name of the city that you guys were in.
I don't know if we ever found out.
Eorsha. Yeah, you guys might not have even asked about it. That's something you would do.
I don't know what
The
country
city
we're
is
in.
Deathstall. Yeah, and it's in the country of Eorsha. So you were in Deathstall. It has some interesting laws. For one, as long as you pay your debt to society, you're free to go. That means either spend enough time to go through the court system and everything, or you can just leave. However, you sacrifice all of your soul silver in doing so. It becomes the property of the state. And thus, they make money off murder. But, they're not too worried about it. It's kind of a weird place. So you guys took the portal out. However, it ended you in the Eorsha Desert. So for those of you watching, if I move my head out of the way, you'll see right behind my head is somewhere where the party is.
It's a nice chair.
Ooh, we're in a chair. 2 chairs.
Yeah, you guys are in a mediocre gaming chair. No, somewhere past the Valley of 10,000 Tombs.
Oh,
We don't know exactly
of
where,
course.
but you are lost, and You don't have any money. You're probably not well supplied, and the sun is beaten down. So as we come back to the party, you guys need to make some decisions about which direction you're going and what you're gonna do next.
Am I able to cast Fog Cloud, or that was a one-time thing for my god?
You know what? Roll a religion check for me.
My religion's not great. 14.
14. No, your god could give a shit about giving you more fog cloud.
Okay, anybody cast Fog Cloud? That was like what's I guess a lifetime for me. Probably not Victor, who can't do anything magical. What's your name, lady? I don't remember.
I could do Stinking Cloud.
That's not helpful. That doesn't seem like it will solve any of our problems.
Okay.
I can cast Pass Without Trace.
Well, I don't see anyone around, so that probably also won't be helpful in this scenario. Okay, well then, do we see anything? Like, it's just vast desert in front of us as far as the eye can see?
Roll me some perception checks. We'll see what y'all see.
22.
2. They roll.
Oh.
Not you, 5-gal.
But you can see him within 10 feet.
You got a 13.
Okay, 5-gal, you recognize that the sand you're on extends down and around you in 10 feet in all directions. You don't really notice anything, Juniper. You look around, it's desert in all directions. There's some mountains that you presume are to the north of you, suggesting that you're looking at the world spine based on the clouds and volcanic evidence, but they're way out there. But Victor and Simon, you guys see, if you look to the west, or sorry, the east, if you look to the east, there appears to be perhaps a tower of some sort. It's a long ways off. Or potentially it's not a very big tower, but the structure looks like it's a big tower, way to the east of you.
Victor, is that tower Dick Stoppard's tower, or like that place is gone forever?
You don't see any sign of Death Stall. It definitely doesn't look like Dick Stoppard's tower. It's not gold. It's...
God damn it.
Would the good berries count for water?
For hydration?
Yeah.
Mm,
It says provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for one day.
nourishment. I would say no. I think you probably, if you have water and good berries, you're fine. You won't end up, running out of sodium in your body or anything, but it's not going to provide hydration, merely nutrition.
Okay.
I
Well-
think Dick Stoppard's tower is over there. Do you think we should go over there?
Well, if you can see the tower, then yeah.
I just start walking in that direction. I don't have time for.
Wait,
phone
Victor, it's
conversations about
very
it.
hot and sunny. Like, we're just gonna die of dehydration and sunburns. That's like very far away. Do we maybe want to have a plan?
Well, it sounds like your plan is to die in the desert.
I think we could make a plan while we walk.
Five Gal, can I put you on my head and then at least my face won't be burned up?
Sure. I guess.
Cool, that's my plan. I put Five Gal on my head. He's not full of shit or anything, is he?
No, not anymore.
Not currently.
Just as a quick reminder for the guests, 5-Gal is a bucket. He's a human cursed to be a bucket. So when he's not in wild shape, he's a wooden bucket with little arms and legs that look like broomsticks that stick out a little bit. That was a recent change to his character. He can teeter-totter around on his little arms and legs. He has no fingers, just little limbs that stick out of the sides and bottom of the bucket. And the handle is covered in poisonous thorns due to a crown he is wearing.
Man, I mean, I figured that's a pretty basic, like, normal D&D character there, Risky. Way to go with the regular slow low ball in it.
Yeah, I could also wild form into anything that will fit inside of a bucket.
Oh, okay.
Like 5 gallons of bees. So I imagine this desert land does not offer berries, small game, water, or so forth. Because I could find that if it does.
Actually, there is some small game. As you look around, you see little lizards and scorpion-looking things variously. This isn't just sand. There are little bits of rock and some scrub brush every once in a while. None of it is like green, but it's there.
Did you guys know this was down here? Like, this is just nothing.
Did I know what was down here?
Like, past the world spy that there was just a bunch of desert. Like, this isn't on any map I've ever seen.
A few days ago, I thought that was the whole entire size of the world. So no.
Well, can we start making a new map, maybe?
I think we should put that on the back burner for the moment, and maybe we'll come back to it when we're not in survival mode.
Put it on the back burner to map out where we're going and where we've been.
Well, I think we should
until
just
after
ask
we've been.
people if they have maps of the area they live in.
What people do you see, 5-Gal, in 10 feet of you, besides us?
You know what, Simon? You can make a map if you want.
Does anybody have
I'm gonna grab
paper
sand.
and pens?
No, do you?
No.
Then I guess you're not going to make a map.
Yeah, that was your suggestion.
At the note that you guys need paper and pens, you get a sudden sense of something approaching. You can sense an almost predatory presence as it heads in your direction. You see a wagon led by no beast. Sorry.
Toboggan.
A toboggan led by no beast.
A sand toboggan, of course.
Seems almost to flicker across the sand itself until you slowly start to make out two figures. If you could describe what they see for me in more detail.
Sure. Can we also do a little bit of setup? Let's see here. Okay. So where you see in the distance the flickering toboggan, and then as everyone blinks, or in I guess the bucket's case, when your flaps or whatever, some like a palm tree sprouts up kind of from the side, and then there's a pool of water with like some palm frond or grass growing around it or whatever, and then in big neon lights above our toboggan, it slowly clicks on one after another and flickering, and it says slurp and slide. And then you see one gnome that's like almost like there but not there, kind of blue and transparent, with a big old hat on, and you can hear in the distance screaming of some kind at another gnome that
that is currently looking, I wouldn't say disheveled, but definitely tired. Also is kind of blue and ethereal in nature, but was apparently the beast of burden pulling the toboggan across the desert. And has kind of you can't make out what's being yelled back and forth between these two, but there's a definitive look of dejected sadness on the one played by me.
Do we know about gnomes? Are there gnomes up above the world spine?
So in the northernmost country is where most of the gnomes were. If you remember, you had a cook who was a gnome.
I don't remember that.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, he's dead to them.
Yeah, that's
You
what's
guys
made up.
sold all his shit as soon as he died. He was the
Really
only
didn't
good
sell
person
it
in
so
the
much as
party.
just give it away.
For free.
Yes, you know gnomes.
Oh, do you guys think one of those guys is like the reincarnated chef? What was his name? Jimmy or
Lentil?
what was it?
Lentil?
Oh, Lentil. Yeah, Lentil. Is Lentil over there? I
Do you
told you we
believe
should
in
have.
reincarnation?
Tells me
No,
no.
I believe in necromancy, and you could certainly be also reincarnated. You wouldn't be reincarnated as yourself, but I've heard tale.
Simon, just shut up.
Can you just go find out what they want, like what they're doing over here?
Why don't you go ask him for a map?
No, I don't want someone else's map. I want us to lay out where we've been in this weird desert.
As you guys are talking, you see what looks to be like a tall human man, kind of old, walk up to the slurp and slide, and looks like he's trying to get something from us, and we're having an argument, the two of us combined.
Victor, there's another human over there. Maybe you should go interact.
I'm definitely gonna go over there, but I got a question for you real quick. Are you intentionally frustrating or just accidentally frustrating?
Are you asking Simon that?
No, I'm asking you.
Oh. Yes.
Both. All right. I walk over to the slurp and slide or whatever the fuck it's called.
After you step like halfway into it, you hear ding dong, like you're walking into a gas station. And I guess Andrew, you play the old man. You got to do it.
Okay. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm just saying you gotta spot me like two.
No. Here's the thing, Greg. Okay, you keep coming in here. You keep buying these scratchers. You're never gonna win. It's not. You're just so annoying.
I just need to get my kids back. Like,
Well,
I
they're
just-
not
I
coming
need to
back.
have my
Okay,
kids back.
you sold them. You sold them for the scratchers, and they're mine now. I've done what I wanted. Okay, you're wasting my time. Buy your scratchers and your fucking Slurpee and get out.
Okay, I think maybe I can. All right. The old man drops a pile of sand on the countertop and then takes a Slurpee and a cryptic glowing sheet of paper and walks out of the immediate area. As he crosses the border of the makeshift set up shop, he immediately disappears.
Huh.
Do we see that, or does only Victor see that?
Everyone does.
Everyone sees that.
Oh, good. Five
So
got there's
there's
some bullshit going
And
on.
a currency in this little whatever this is. I'm talking to you guys, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, welcome to the Slurp and Slide. Here's the thing about sand is it's everywhere. So I would say Greg's a special case. If isn't that right, Ty? He's kind of a special.
Yeah,
right?
he's not really real.
Yeah, we kind of
So
made him up.
yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit.
It's to attract customers. You know, that fun little skit, that little skiddly doo that we just did. And it
Yeah,
worked.
yeah.
You're
Okay.
here. What's up?
Exactly.
Well, the scenario was kind of irrelevant to me walking in here, but I could see how that might attract
Was it,
someone under
though?
certain circumstances.
we
But
got water. This is a desert. It's fucking free real estate.
Look at that.
So-
We've got an oasis out back.
And
Is
an
it-
actual oasis.
I'm not convinced that any of it's real after you guys just made a human show up and disappear.
Well, I mean, have you? Okay, all right. We've been dead for a hot minute, so magic's still a thing, right? Like that's still in the world. Like you still know what that is.
Well, yeah.
You know
If
how
I do
illusions
this,
get-
I
yeah,
shoot
okay, all right.
sparks out of my hands like a 7-year-old child.
I shoot like hot dogs out of my fingers. Like that's a thing, right? Like you still know
I mean,
magic.
I shoot bullets out of a gun, so I don't see why none of those
Oh
things
wow!
could happen. So sure.
How forward guns! I made an illusionary man. Anyway, are you here to buy something?
I was, but I'm not sure I am now.
You won't find a better place than here anywhere nearby. I promise you.
Wondrous items, supplies, water, scratch tickets.
Are all
We've
of
got it
those
all.
things going to disappear after I buy them?
It
Or they-
depends.
Or are they
What?
physically real? So far, I've seen a man pan sand and then disappear.
Okay, all right. You get me some sand. Go get some sand, and I'll give you something, and you can tell me if it's real.
Done. I carry sand around with me all the time in this place. I have
what I
found
like
it
to do.
very
That's what I
useful.
I turn around and I grab. It looks like a very tiny little wand, and on the side it says TIC, and I'm like, here's a tick lighter. Here, go ahead and you give me that sand. You take that, and then you just rub the little flint at the top. Go ahead and give it a try,
Give it a try.
and then it lights up like a regular lighter.
Well, I guess that was worth sand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you have more sand, the profits that we make off of these things is amazing. And I pull out an entire rack of like 49 other tick lighters.
Like
and,
one of them
set
has a
them-
Rick and Morty design on it. Like another one has just says my other caravan is a Prius. Like
I
stuff
probably
like
could do something with that. I pick up a bunch of sand off the ground and just put it on the table.
that. Oh, I'm sorry, but this isn't premium sand. These are premium tick lighters.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, do you want to join our rewards system though? You can accrue points.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I pull out a parchment, just appears out of nowhere, and I slap it down, and I'm like, just need one drop of blood.
A drop of blood?
Yeah, that's how you sign things here because
Oh.
you guys didn't know what magic was, so I'm assuming you're all illiterate. So just go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. Okay, can you give me 1 second on that?
Oh yeah, sure, of course.
All
Read
right.
it over.
I'm gonna,
You
I'm gonna-
needs to be quick though because the offer is not.
well, I'm
doesn't
gonna go
stand
get
for
you.
it.
I'm gonna go get you some blood.
Oh,
Mm.
Is all.
true. I never
just
said it
need
had to be yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get someone else's blood real quick.
In the meantime, I'm gonna be trying to push myself off of his head so I can walk into the store.
Oh no, we could go together. But it's still a desert, out here, and not all of us are made of wood, so I don't want to like get sunburned.
Yeah, well, I can walk myself.
I just want to say when you walk into the Oasis, it's like shittily like air conditioned. Like just imagine every bad 7-Eleven you've ever been into, and that's what it's like.
Is there a good 7-Eleven?
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna take out my Bowie knife and just secretly try to cut Simon just enough to get a little blood when he's not looking.
Roll me stealth, I guess. Against Simon's perception.
Okay. So 28.
Oh yeah.
What'd you get?
18.
18. He notices once you cut him,
Of course, yeah.
you pull the fairly bloody knife away. Simon, you're gonna take 4 damage.
Okay, I'm pretty injured already, and have not been healed. So,
I forgot about it. We all have like no health. What the fuck are we doing?
yeah, what are you
What
doing?
we always do.
So
I think
I'm
I have
gonna.
like literally 2 health right now.
Same.
I'm just still at max health.
I don't.
Brother.
That doesn't put
I
you
can-
down, does
yeah,
it?
No.
No,
I was
no.
trying to see if I was gonna do something to him. I mean, I can obviously tell if he's down to 2 health that like attacking him would kill him. I don't want to do that.
Absolutely fucking take him
Uh,
down if you attack me.
So
Yoros, a bucket just walked into the store.
It's been a while since I've seen a bucket.
It's just like the gypsy lady foretold.
Yeah. Man, we really shouldn't have fucking ate all her macaroni or something. She really got pissed about that.
I'm gonna just
Man.
while I have this bucket on my head, I'm gonna disguise self, and also look like a gnome. Maybe I'll
Just
get a
a really
discount when I go
tall
in there.
gnome?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Oh, look, we got a Michael Phelps of gnomes over here. This is pretty nuts, don't you think, Ty? Look at that guy
Man.
way over there.
Dude, you are a tall drink of water. I tell you what. Wowzers.
Yeah.
What
Is-
they feed you out here in the
He
desert?
probably eats sand.
yeah. I
Mostly
don't.
sand, I bet.
I don't care about this
Mm.
conversation. Do you have any band-aids? Someone just sliced me for no reason, and
Actually had a
sure.
reason. I'm gonna take the bloody knife and just smear the bloody knife all over the contract.
It just erupts in green flame, and I go, "Thank you for joining our rewards system.
Yeah.
You'll get plenty of points somehow. Don't worry about
okay,
it."
Victor, who are these people? Why are you giving my blood to them? And why can we just leave? There's nothing here. for
Oh,
us.
yes,
nothing,
there is.
Nothing.
How
Nothing.
dare you?
I
Dude.
got
You
a
sell
lighter.
many things.
These little
Now,
people
you-
like make bad choices and just run into danger and then die. So, if we know anything from our chef friend, we should just go toward that tower.
well, first off, already dead. Can't die a second time. We've tried.
Yep.
Uh,
Every day.
Second thing, we were kind of given our whole spiel before we got rudely interrupted about someone saying all of our shit wasn't real. So, first off, we do sell a number of things. We have all of your regular convenience items, Slurpees, tick lighters, scratchers. We also have wondrous items. We have magical items. And of course, we have the deep secret knowledge that you seek and other things that you could just kind of show up and, we'll negotiate, we'll barter, we'll do some fancy dancy merchant stuff, and then we'll
Fancy
figure it
dancy.
out. And yes, I do have band-aids. Okay. You little snarky little tall fucking gnome.
Okay, it'll probably heal itself. So Victor, you don't think that if they can't die again, there's no way that you could just shoot them to see, right? Is your gun
I mean,
still
I guess you could try.
is your gun still broken? Like these guys are annoying, and I think we should just leave.
Well, my guns are fine, and so far they've been quite nice to me. If anyone's been rude, it's been me.
Oh, I thought your gun jammed up last time.
Oh, I've totally fixed that by now.
Cool.
Are
Okay,
there shelves
Are
of
we
stuff?
are we just like yeah, there's like shelves and stuff. It's just picture a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, that's what I was
On a
picturing.
Toboggan,
I'm
stuff
gonna
on
go
it.
browse.
or like when the toboggan stops, it all just magically sets up.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, are we gonna ignore the bucket in the room? But that's a sentient bucket. I can tell. I've met others in my time, and now it's okay. Now it's looking at a can of SpaghettiOs.
No,
This
he's
is
just
upset.
a regular.
We've got a
That's
cousin
just
who's a sentient bucket.
that's just a regular
true.
bucket. Are you hearing voices in your head? That might be schizophrenia.
I mean, I do hear voices constantly. Yes, it's true.
so it's probably just
And
that.
it's mostly just Katy Perry on repeat. You don't know who it is. Don't worry about it. But yeah, okay. So let's start selling stuff. What do you guys want? What do you need?
I need to go to sleep. Do you guys sell beds,
We sure do.
or just
I
gonna
just
lay
like-
down somewhere near your
Ooh.
toboggan?
Okay,
I'll
maybe
let
up
you
against
sleep
it.
there, but you have to give me all the dreams you have tonight.
Okay, I constantly have nightmares, so go for it.
Ooh, I love
Ooh,
nightmares.
juicy.
Delicious. Please take a nap. Do you want me to
Alright.
sing you a lullaby?
Yes.
Go to sleep. Give me your dreams. I promise I won't eat you. Go to sleep. I'm a ghost, and my name it is your host. And then he just like falls asleep.
Yeah. Unless you're actively trying to stay awake, you just pass out from this.
Not actively, maybe a little horrified by the song, but yeah, not trying to stay
and
awake.
then of course
to hell.
I pull out a blanket with like stars on it, and I tuck them in, and then I put on one of those fancy dancy sleeping hats with like the little
puffer, and like as he's snoring, it goes whoo, and it goes up and down, like very comical.
Yeah.
You guys watch as Victor just lays down in the middle of the store on a bed that came out of nowhere.
That's another satisfied customer. Who's next?
No, Jetty or whatever, Jetty from the block. What's your name, lady? I think we should, like, somebody has to stay awake. I don't think the bucket can necessarily defend us against undead or dead people or whatever in this
We're not
situation.
gonna hurt you guys.
Well, your song
here to
just said that you're not going to, but that means that you were thinking about it and promising
No.
not to. So
Okay, all right. When you meet someone, what are the top three things you want to know?
I never tell them
what's
whether or
your
not
name?
I'm going to hurt them.
You want to know what's your name, what's your cup size, and are you going to eat me? And I just found the most troublesome one on there. I already told you my name. Clearly I'm a bee, and obviously I'm not going to eat you. So I figured I'd just let you know.
That's ominous. 5 Gal. We could just leave Victor behind. He's decided to fall asleep in the middle of this dangerous place.
Well,
What do
okay,
you
let's
mean
spice things up.
dangerous?
These
we're not
people are
dangerous. Thank you.
insane and they're dead.
You're
Okay,
just
let
being
me-
obnoxious.
Okay,
Let
Jenny,
me-
you know what? I have skill in necromancy. I know about dead things and people, and this is not a good situation. Okay? Do you trust
You're-
these little fellas?
I don't necessarily trust them.
Would you fall
but
asleep in the
we
middle
do
of their
need
store?
water.
Oh, water. We got tons of
Water.
that shit. Yeah. Do you want Mio water? Do you want grape water? Propel? We got tons of it.
We've got water that tastes like laughter.
Yeah, it does.
That's weird. Laughter does not have a taste. Famously, laughter has no taste.
You want to know what? You want to know what? Neither does water.
I mean, Dasani has a taste and it's disgusting, so.
Yeah.
Furthermore-
I turned to Ty and I go, I don't think these guys have ever read a book in their fucking lives.
We are dealing with just completely illiterate, crazy pants people. And
I mean, why would we kill people that we're trying to sell to? How are we gonna make money? You'd think that would be the first logical conclusion they came to.
Did you
But
see,
no.
Jenny, did you see that Victor paid with blood and sand? So they definitely, like, I could hear them talking. They're not as quiet as they think they are. And there's
Okay.
definitely no money to
Whoa.
be had here.
Whoa. I use thaumaturgy for every other word that I say now so that it's booming from the sky. Excuse me? What? You can hear us talking?
How do they do that?
It's just, like,
So-
we all have
fine.
ears.
I guess we can take Soul Silver if that's what you really want. But as from what I can tell, you're fucking broke. So we
Yeah,
were
we
just
have
trying
no
to be
money.
nice.
That's a little
Yeah.
judgmental, but we, you take soul silver outside of a city, where you lose your soul silver when you leave. That's an interesting take.
Well, we're
Only
fucking ghosts,
prisoners
man.
do.
Well,
Listen,
lucky
all right,
for
we
you,
take
we committed
memories-
many murders back in that town. So
memories, teeth, sand for some purchases. There's always the average life force if you want to pay us in that. Really, you know what? It's kind of everything's on the table to make a deal. What do you need that we got?
Hey, Simon, do you
got
have any
everything.
soul silver?
no, I never had soul silver.
Same.
The bucket did, but I don't know
I
anything.
have gold.
Yeah.
Gold?
Gold works.
Gold
we like
works.
gold.
It's a little rustic, but you know.
Yeah, a little outdated, a little chic.
We
But
need
okay.
water.
Yeah, there's a pool right next to you. There's no for sale sign. You can kind of just slurp that up.
That's pretty gross. Don't do
okay.
that.
Do you have any like canisters that we can like put water in?
Oh, we sure do.
Yeah.
You could just
Yep.
buy water then, Jenny. You don't need to buy a canister and fill it with pool water.
That's true.
Water is
That's also true.
water. Okay, I'll just buy some water.
I want to
Oh,
set
okay.
the scene just really quick. You guys are in the desert equivalent of a 7-Eleven. There's sand under your feet, but there's shelves and palm trees making up like a ceiling and aisles. Meanwhile, Victor's asleep on a bed. in the middle of the store. Teetering around through the sand is 5-Gal, while Juniper looks at stuff, and Simon is like at the very edge, just like, fuck this place, fuck those guys, fuck all of this. He's just mad. He's like every 7-Eleven. There's always one angry customer. Just
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He's
This
just
place
too afraid
isn't
to come in and
real.
buy some smokes. Well, I mean, so how much gold you got on you? Well, I'll work with you here. I'm not a monster.
Oh, don't tell him how much gold. Just ask how much things are.
How much?
Well, what if I say a price that's too high? I don't want to do that to
Then
you.
she won't buy that thing. Do you know, Jenny, there are people in the world who will rob and kill you if you tell them that you're very rich or very poor, I guess. So just don't
I
say
would
anything about your amount of money.
Do
You
you,
can
know how
also-
capitalism works?
You
Give
can also
me a
make up a number.
price.
Yeah, you could just kill someone and take all of their money. That's pretty capitalistic.
Okay, I guess I'll just say a price, and then we can negotiate down from there to a price that's comfortable for you.
One gold.
It's 10,000 gold for water.
10,000 gold for water.
Yeah, and now let's negotiate. We'll barter this down to a level you find acceptable.
How about 150 gold?
That seems crazy. I'll take 2.
200 gold?
No, just 2 gold. Just 2.
Two
What the
gold?
fuck kind of 7-Eleven do you think this is?
150
Okay,
gold
I'll give
seems
you 2
crazy, but
gold.
10,000 is
Okay,
reasonable.
you give me 2 gold, and I just out of nowhere, just a case of like Purifina water slaps down, and I'm like, it's bottled, it's safe, you can check, it was done in California, you're fine.
Now you have
I
to
just
carry
push it
this
across.
giant case all around. Jenny,
Well, if you pick it up, you realize it's very light and it's fine.
the water is very heavy. A case of water is heavy, and she's a tiny lady.
Okay, all right. This is called it's magic.
It's
I
magical
shoot sparks
water.
from my hands again.
I shoot hot dogs.
In what way is this
They're-
water
they're
magical?
skeptical,
What
they're
magic is
skeptical, and
this
then they're just
enchanted
picking a
with?
fight, bud.
Okay, Simon, we're going to have to carry this case of water.
No,
because
you have
we're
to.
in the desert and we need water.
We
Do you
don't
guys
need a
just-
whole
you guys
case.
want a bag of holding?
These are bad people,
Apples?
Jenny.
How much?
We don't like them.
Ooh, Ty. Should we ask what we asked for last time?
Not
Hey,
blood.
we
If you
should.
stab me, I will kill Victor.
Well, no, not blood, but we do need a little bit of life force for that one.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna say they do have a bunch of Sour Patch Kids held in a
Sure
little
do.
bag, so they might not
As
be
soon
very
as the
good
bucket
people.
talks, I just snap over. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, just for the fun of it, while in the store, any castings of sending or message or telepathic communication instead are uttered aloud to everyone.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's normally how I communicate. Just straight
Yeah.
to your brain.
It comes out in like that TikTok robot voice, like they have Sour Patch Kids. Like,
With subtitles at the bottom of your vision and white text.
so to give you a bag of holding, we will need collective 5 health points. And that takes it off your maximum, but you can split it up how you desire.
Yeah, I will not be participating in this. I have no use for a bag of holding. You can give them all 5 from you, Jenny.
I don't have 5 health points.
No, 5 from your maximum.
So you would decrease by 5.
Oh, forever?
You can spread it around. Be
Until
a
you
Spread
friend.
it around. It's just an
Okay.
option.
Are
Your
you paying
open
it all
carrying
yourself?
friend over here
Yeah,
is
what are the-
also a member of our awards program. And so I would count any hit points that come from him as 2.
So we could just give all of
Good
them
luck
from
with
him.
that.
I'm
He's asleep. I'm sure he would agree that this is very important.
Okay. Can we smash cut? And I've been taking all of his dreams, but now I just show up and we're in just a dark void. And I go, "Hey, buddy, is it cool if we just take some of your max life?" Just
I'm
a
not-
point or two.
And why are you wanting to just do that?
We're gonna give you a sick bag of holding. Just 2 points. That's all I need from
A
you.
sick bag of hold. What do I have
Sick
to buy
as cool?
medicine?
Sick
Oh,
as cool, as in rad, fucking lit.
I appear from behind him. I'm like, it's really neat, and then I disappear back behind him.
what? When I'm trying to make these kind of decisions, I prefer not to be ambushed in the middle of dreams.
Well, oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to wake you up? You look so tired.
I imagine whatever is going on out there is very stupid, so I very much
Correct.
would like to be
100%.
woken up.
Oh,
Yes.
it has
Also,
not
quick
been 4
question.
hours.
Is your warlock friend always an insufferable dick, or is that just because he doesn't like capitalism?
I think that he doesn't like existence, and therefore takes it out on everyone around him.
Okay, all right, that's fine. But yeah, just 2 health points if you just feel it. Just give me a thumbs up if that's good, thumbs down if it's not.
I would prefer you just wake me up at this point.
Okay,
I know
all right,
whatever is going
And
on
then
out there
there's
is
a
dumb.
horrible like stretching, and then you snap awake, and I'm like right next to you.
And
That is
you're
probably-
back to full health at that point, Victor, from the
And
rest.
I
just gonna
also
say-
have a glass of warm milk.
Waking Victor up like that's probably a very bad idea.
It happens.
He does not like being just he's not mentally well.
I don't think
Oh, he's
any
fine.
of us
He
are.
I just nat 20'd his wake up, so he's fine.
Good.
The last time he was woken up like that, I think I shot Simon or
yeah.
punched someone or something. He's good though.
Yeah, for
So,
the rest of the
take the
party,
milk.
you guys are somewhat startled by how calmly Victor wakes up. Because even when he wakes himself up, he like bolts upright. This is the first time you've ever seen him wake up like it's just a lazy afternoon. He just sort of like, that nat 20. That was the best rest you've had in years.
Hey, Victor, I got us a case of water.
Yeah, we got to carry this shit around now. And also, she wants you to give all of your hit points or some of them, whatever, doesn't matter. These people are crazy, for a bag of holding. Because you get a 2-for-1 deal, so that's pretty sweet.
So does that mean we get 2 bags of holding? I am a rewards member after all.
I mean, you get 1 unless you want to pay more life points. Then we could give you a second one.
And what exactly do you do with these life points? I find that very suspicious that
Oh,
That's
weird.
what
If
you
only
guys
someone had
traded.
warned you about the suspicious nature of these fellows.
We could be honest. We'll be honest about it. Okay. So,
help us forget the pain of being dead.
that's not true. We accidentally picked up a timeshare in Florida. Okay, and it's
Right.
just really hard to pay for. And
We've
we've
all
been
been there.
thinking about taking a winter, escape down to the Keys. But they only accept life points. And as you can see, I gesture to the deadness of us. It's really hard to get when you're dead. So, I mean, I understand that it's kind of sketchy and it's kind of weird, but trust us, it's not going to go to anything weird. I know as soon as you say trust us, it doesn't sound like you should trust us. I understand that dichotomy there, but I don't really know how else to phrase it. But
Do you
they're not
maybe-
going to anything nefarious.
Do you have any unfinished business we can help you with, by the way? That maybe
Yes,
you didn't get to.
absolutely. That
yeah.
would be wonderful. All you have to do is buy everything in our toboggan.
Absolutely everything.
That's
For-
our unfinished business.
For 10 gold, I will buy everything.
Okay, cool. I will just take your entire life force of you and your whole party.
Well, nobody agreed to that, so
It kind of sounds like you just did.
I said 10 gold, and then you said a different thing.
I don't.
I'm a rewards member, so I feel like
Yeah.
feel like maybe
Uh,
you shouldn't do that.
How much
Okay,
do
alright,
the
you know-
Twizzlers cost?
Oh, the Twizzlers, that'll be $7.99
And what are they?
USD dollars, and it's cash, and they're delicious. And those things, it's like spun sugar, twisted all up funny, so it tastes real good.
Is there a way to buy this
Yeah.
bag of holding without life force?
Ooh, we could take all the current memories of one of you, so you don't remember anything and have amnesia. That would work. Because then we could pay off our student loan debt.
Might make Simon less of a dick if he doesn't remember why he's so angry. What do you think,
Simon
Simon?
is on the brink of casting
Oh,
a dangerous
Ty,
spell.
I need to go into the back. I think my crumpets are almost done. Can you just take over here for a little bit?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I scooch up to the edge of the countertop and look everybody in the eye, and I'm just like, so is that gonna be everybody's one person's memories? I got lost. I lost track of exactly what was on sale at the time.
You guys don't take any type of currencies for this type of stuff. It just has to be horrific in some manner or another.
We took gold for the water.
Okay. So
My friend
you
was
won't...
gonna give us 150 gold for a pack of water.
Well, I'm glad I was woken up. So you wouldn't take any type of currency for this bag of holding, though. It has to be life force.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to check. So,
Would you take platinum?
I'm undead, but am a warlock. I've got to check with my patron real quick. So let me go ahead and check with the big man.
Go ahead and check with
upstairs.
the big man. See if he likes platinum.
I'll see what I can do. And so I pull out a cauldron, and with the cauldron out, I sprinkle some mystical herbs into it, and a congealed portal and vortex appear inside the cauldron. And inside the cauldron, you see.
Yeah, what you need? Why'd you call me?
Hey, yeah. A great master.
Yep.
What? Can we accept anything for the bag of holding other than the hit points, the life points?
Well, I mean, I guess if they have an equivalent currency that we deem necessary, that's the same as 5 total health hit points. Why'd you call me? I'm just in the back. You could have yelled.
I had to do it because of the whole.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, how much is 1 health hit point worth? You know what I mean? You got to think about that. So if they have something, if they have enough gold and platinum and I don't know, crickets, I don't care. Just as long as there's enough of it. Because I really, really want to go on that vacation down in Florida. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, and then you hear an alarm, like a fire alarm going off. I'm like, oh God, they're burning, and then I cut it short.
I take the cauldron and I throw it off into the distance, and it disappears.
Did we hear that conversation from his cauldron?
Oh yes, yeah.
So we heard that it was definitely the other guy who was.
Oh yeah,
cooking
no, yeah.
cookies.
You know that my patron is my brother. So the
patron said
we
heard all of that.
My patron, who gives me all of my warlock abilities. I use Eldritch Blast and shoot the cap off of the lid off of a bottle of soda on the other end of the store. He has said that, what we need to do is we need to host a fairly large forum to figure out exactly what a hit point is worth. And so I know that is a touchy matter. How can you put a price on life? Huh? What is a life?
It sounds like to me, before I was woken up, other members of this party were okay with giving up a point or two. So what I am offering back to you is that, you can take whatever health points they are okay being separated from. And since I am a rewards member, I will give you 2 platinum instead of health points.
I would say this in regards to what you get as a rewards member. You can give us that 2 platinum and 1 health point. 2 platinum, 1 health point. And
3
then
platinum, no health point.
How about 3 platinum and your childhood memory of the first time you ever had food?
Deal.
How about that?
Yeah,
Okay.
that seems fine.
3 platinum and food memory from a child.
Yeah.
Cool. And on top of that, I'm also going to throw this one in as well because you're great at bargaining. And you get a second bag. So you've got a bag of holding and then also another bag of holding. These are 2 different bags of holding for you. Buy one, get one type deal that we've got going on. Didn't tell you about it, but you get it right now.
All right.
As soon as he hands those over, I walk out and I'm be like, boy, I'm so glad we just stopped doing that 2-for-1 sale. And I set down a bunch of pastries and snacks. You heard burning, but like they look beautiful. There's tarts, there's tasties. I'm like, these are for the guests if you're hungry. And then
I don't think you should eat any of those, you guys. This is a bad man.
Okay, if I'm a bad man, all right, okay, fine. You know what? You're really fucking tickling my dick here. Now, Mr. Bucket. Bucket.
Yes.
Well, that's not his name. That's a little rude and racist.
Well, I don't recall him introducing himself, so it's the best I can do.
I don't think you asked
We're
his
the
name.
ones with name tags on.
And so
name
you
tag.
have name tags
Name
on,
tag.
and you declared your names as well. So you
And neither of
really,
you did.
it's
Anyway,
important
whatever.
to say your names.
I'm sorry, Sir Bucket. Sir, how do I respectfully refer to you so that
What
your
are
party
your
member still in the
pronouns?
back doesn't get upset?
You can just call me 5 Gal.
All right, 5 Gal. Here's the thing. I have already, just from looking at you, I can tell that you're cursed. Am I right?
Yeah.
Would
Do
you like
have
to not be
anti-curse
cursed?
stuff? Yes.
Okay, I could do that.
How?
I could uncurse you.
How could you do that?
Why
I
don't you
tried.
shut the fuck up?
Here's what we've already tried. Remove
Alright,
curse,
he's
and that did
inside the
not
store.
do
He's at the
anything.
back, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just there just an opaque wall of blackness and soundproof just poof, drops in front of him, and we're just gone. It's just darkness in front of him now.
Simon, you find yourself staring at, instead of the Oasis 7-Eleven, you now just see a sort of brick of solid darkness.
Is it actually
and
a brick
you're
of
back
darkness,
out in the desert.
or is it an illusion?
You touch it, and it feels like a physical wall.
I am so sorry for doing that to your friend there, but I just couldn't even have a conversation. He just kept yelling. You understand?
Turn him into a black
No,
wall.
I just put up a curtain essentially. It's just I will remove it when you guys ask me to, but for the moment I just wanted to talk to you about your curse because it looks real troublesome.
Real bad.
Here's the thing. I could probably cure this curse, but it will be a hefty cost. And this is not me trying to do any tricks, any shenanigans on you, but at all, because I was cursed once, and the whole thing is that my toenails turned into marshmallows, and it was s'more season. You know what I'm saying? It was rough. Okay, so I kind of get what you're feeling. I get where you're at. So I would need exactly half of your total max hit points, and I could revert the curse.
What about 100 soul silver?
I'm sorry, but in this case, when it comes to curses, I can only use hit points because I'm going to have to use half of the hit points that I grabbed from you, so a quarter of them, to undo the curse itself, and then of course a quarter for me as commission because it is troublesome work.
While they're doing this nonsense, I'm just trying to Eldritch Blast the shit out of the wall in front of me.
Just so you know, it is reflective. So
The
You find
blasts
So
that
it's
out
pretty.
very quickly.
are like bouncing off at angles, but each time that happens, a new little like slurp and slide slogan appears where it
Yeah.
absorbed a little bit of the magic.
now, if you're okay with that trade, I can uncurse you.
Well, I think the thing is like I'm the only one that can really do anything on this team. So like if I have half my health, that means that we'll probably all die.
Okay, that's fair. I can see that being the case.
Sometimes dead is better.
It's true. We could turn you into a ghost. That's
Yeah.
only if you want. We don't ghostify people without consent.
Would I be
We
a
could
ghost
get you
bucket?
guys off the continent.
Well, I mean, if I killed you now, you would be a ghost bucket. But if you give me your hit points, I'll revert you. Then you'll turn into a ghost as what you were originally. And then there's other things. There's other problems there that I'm sure. Have you guys ever met Clancy? I'm sure he'll be able to work it out.
Yeah, I can already see him.
Yeah,
Oh, that means you're almost dead. Okay.
As per canon, I will announce that if you cure him but kill him, I can make that work. But it will change from instead of 5 gallons of things, you'll instead turn into spectral things. And your new curse will be that you're a ghost.
I mean, I don't have to kill you. I can just get rid of the curse. But like I said, I got to get that the hit points.
We gotta get the money.
And you know what? For your troubles, I can also throw in a wand.
What's the wand do?
Well, that's a mystery, but it'll be fun.
What about the Twizzlers?
Oh yeah, okay. We have pretty tight margins on those. So to stay afloat, I don't know if I could give you 10% off. That's as far as I could go.
And I don't know how much that is.
Well, let's see here, $7.99. Let me get out my calculator, and I pull out a calculator, and I start tabulating, and I go, well, it'd be about $7.11. Ooh.
You're not gonna find a better offer on Twizzlers.
You're not gonna
anywhere
find a
else in the
better
world.
offer on
Not a better offer on Twizzlers.
Not a better offer.
Mm-mm.
You know what? When it comes to the Twizzlers, how about I check with my patron? Could I do that real quick?
Sure.
Okay. All right. 1 second. I pull out a black mirror, and I set it on the table, and I start etching into it these arcane and terrible sigils, and then you can just see Ty just go through the floor, and then he just comes up through the mirror, and I go, so how tight are those margins? Is there something we could do here?
Well, wait. How's this working? Like I'm looking over at myself, and each time I turn my head, the ghostly image of me, both ghostly images, are looking back and forth at me. Like I think I'm gonna be sick. I mean, we could accept a fistful of sand for the Twizzlers, maybe.
Fine. Okay. All right. Half your hit points and fistful of sand. You get the Twizzlers, a wand, and I'll undo your curse.
Hey, Victor, should I kill myself or take half my health?
Yeah, Victor, you have been present for this whole conversation, so you can have been weighing these options. You are aware that as a ghost, 5-Gal clearly would have plenty of unfinished business in just the environmental catastrophes that he's caused along the way while trying to save the planet. So he would stick around. He would be just a ghostly version of him, and probably just to help with decision making, he would have resistance to a large amount of types of damage as a ghost. So with half his hit points, he would probably end up being about the same.
I would say that, life's an adventure, and, kind of sounds like you can experience this one time and you'll never be able to get this opportunity again. Being a ghost sounds pretty badass. I personally
I'll tell you that.
wouldn't do it, but I'm also not a bucket, so I don't feel like you really have much to lose at this point.
I like to think of life as a highway, and I want to ride it all night long.
I don't know what that
So
means.
yeah, we could either make you previous form ghost, or we can make you bucket ghost. It's up to you.
We could make you a double bucket.
Ooh, double bucket.
What does
Turn
double
you into a
bucket
double
mean?
bucket. You want to know? I'll tell you this right now. We'll do double bucket for free. It's the only thing that we sell that's free. That's a service that we offer. You won't be able to find that service anywhere else.
Double bucket.
Will I
Double
be
bucket.
able to move faster as a ghost?
No, it's pretty much just being normal. It's like being alive, but you're a ghost instead.
Yeah, but he'll be a human instead of a bucket, which
Yeah.
means his speed will go to 30 instead of 5.
I guess it'd be faster than a bucket. Or if you want, I could turn you into a different bucket.
A different bucket.
Yeah. And you turn into like one of those like sand castle buckets that you would take as a kid to the beach. I'm like, look, you can make sand castles with him.
Do you have any buckets with legs that are bigger than mine?
Buckets don't have legs, so no. That's ridiculous. The fact that you have legs right now in any capacity, kind of insane, if you ask me. And I'm a ghost.
I've never met a bucket with legs before, or a double bucket.
While Five Gal's considering, Juniper, Victor, was there anything else you wanted to buy?
I do want to remind you, we do sell knowledge. You can ask questions. We will deem a price for the question, and then we will give you that answer. We know many, many things.
Also, while you guys are thinking, outside Simon, you've come across a smaller black rectangle that appears to be some sort of vending machine. It has a slot where it says, insert arm here, pay life points, get drank.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, back inside.
You guys
Play with
sell anything that explodes?
I sure do. I got grenades.
Explosives? You have
Yeah.
you already made?
Oh,
We've
yeah.
got chili.
We got chili too.
How much are these grenades?
The grenades are hard to make, especially because I got to go back to
Well,
World War II.
They're not
You wouldn't
that
understand.
hard, but yeah, I get it.
Oh, these grenades are better than your grenades. Trust me.
Okay,
They-
I've only made a
they-
few, so it's not
They took
surprising.
out so many people on the battlefield. But let's see here. Okay, just housekeeping question. Do you shoot actual bullets or are they magic bullets?
They're actual bullets.
I'll take half of your bullets and I'll give you a grenade. Give me all of your bullets, I'll give you 3 grenades.
Well, the problem is I'm pretty low on bullets. There hasn't been a lot of materials to
We
make
also
new
sell
ones.
bullets.
So
We also sell bullets. And it just costs 1 grenade for half or 3 grenades for all bullets.
So basically, I'm just in a giant circle where I'm still just losing all my
No,
bullets.
see-
No, you could
No,
pay
but-
half your bullets for a grenade and then pay the grenade for half of all their bullets.
See, now that right there, we're not here to teach you how capitalism is supposed to work, especially out here in the desert for free. But it sounds like your buddy there, your disembodied voice friend, he just taught you the scam.
Isn't it weird, Ty? As soon as we show up in this desert, God starts talking to us a lot. Isn't that super weird?
It's super
You see
weird.
a bush light on fire somewhere in the distance.
I go, God
Jesus.
damn it, I thought I got rid of that. And I kick it.
I guess it really just depends on how many bullets they have. If they've only got 5 bullets, I'm not going to trade all my bullets for all their bullets.
I mean, life's a gamble, guy. Sorry.
How many bullets you got?
Not a lot.
Oh, wait. I thought you said you didn't have many bullets.
He said
I
not a
know.
lot.
Don't have a lot of bullets right now.
How many is not a lot?
Probably down to like 10. I pretty much
I'd say it's
cannot
probably
get another
beneficial for you.
fight.
I'll be honest. I'd say it's probably beneficial.
Yeah. You don't even want these grenades.
Yeah,
5
whatever.
bullet-
Yeah.
5
I do
bullets for a
need-
grenade?
I do need bullets and a lot of them.
Okay, so now you're queued up with your decision as to what you get. Juniper, you're the final purchaser while they're both thinking about whether or not they're taking their deals.
I don't think we've hammered this home enough, but we do sell forbidden knowledge. We know almost everything.
Almost.
Well, I already bought water.
Well, that was an introductory purchase. I mean, come on, that's peanuts. That's like
how
saying
we say hello.
that's like going to buy a car, but you drink some of the free coffee in the place, and you're like, that was good enough. I should get to work just fine.
I don't think I need anything else.
You don't want. You guys haven't even looked. We've said wondrous items 4 times. Do you guys just hate magic items? What is happening?
They have Twizzlers.
We got.
Do you want me to buy you some Twizzlers?
I think I can work out a deal with these guys.
Okay, Juniper gets booted outside the curtain as well. You find yourself next to Simon and the vending machine, and Simon is just going to town trying to blow through this thing.
Oh, good.
shouting their names. in the
Jetty,
sky.
good. How do we kill those idiots? Can we burn this
don't.
place down to the ground, do you think?
No.
Did you at
Okay,
least
back-
bring your water out here?
I stick my head through the
Yes.
wall, looking at them, and I go, "Excuse me, you're a warlock, right?"
I cast
I
Eldritch
understand I'm
Blast
a
at the
warlock as
head.
well. You what?
I cast Eldritch Blast at the head.
It splits in half and then forms back together like some sort of horrible John Carpenter nightmare.
Damn it.
But no, you're a warlock, so you've got a patron, right?
That's none of your business.
I bet we know him.
You know what? I bet I know him. I'm gonna
Oh,
talk to all
you
the
just
patrons
know all
I know.
patrons? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sort
will
through
do.
your Rolodex.
I
Hey,
hope you enjoy having eldritch
Just-
powers because
Just for fun, Clancy, I would like to detect thoughts on Simon to see if I can find out who his patron is.
Ooh, you can. Yeah.
Okay.
You do that. A horrible static screeching fills your mind. And while you're undead and you haven't felt pain in a long time, you do now. His
I
patron
definitely
is awful.
recognize his patron, right?
You recognize it, and you immediately come to the conclusion that you're gonna leave Simon alone, as his patron's his whole thing is just spreading like the equivalent of magical cancer,
Yeah.
and he just warps all existence that he comes in contact with.
I also pop my head out and I'm like, okay, we won't bother you about the patron. And you should check out this guy called John Hopkins. He might be able to help. And I pop back in.
On the inside, you guys see that the shop is starting to not quite break down, but little bits of it are starting to sort of fade. And you get the sense that there's a time limit on how long you have to just make your decisions. So, Victor and Five Gal, what are your decisions?
I do the trade.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be a
Bullets for
ghost.
grenade, grenade for bullets.
Okay, so you give us half the bullets. We give you a grenade. You hand us the grenade. And then I give you 40 bullets.
Cool.
The bullets, as you receive them, are all spectral on the tips. You don't know what function that will have, but you recognize they're better than the bullets you gave up in the first place.
Okay.
Now Five Gal. Ty,
Yeah.
you take that one. You can do it.
So what can I get you? Are you getting the Twizzlers?
Can I get the Twizzlers if I become a ghost?
I mean, I'm on a level with you, friend. If I try to eat those Twizzlers as a ghost, it just turns to dust in my mouth. And everything that I wind up eating, it just tastes like bad memories, and like that feeling when your foot falls asleep. It's like that every day, nonstop.
Well, now I
But yeah, you can totally get them. We'll throw in those Twizzlers for free.
shit.
Come on, man! It's an easy decision to make. Ghost
you
time,
You're in the background.
non-bucket.
Do, 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 do.
I'm gonna be a ghost.
Five Gal, as Victor is claiming the spectral bullets, you find your bucket form removed, and you were once again a human, as you were long ago. As they're removing it, they explain to you really quickly that the trick is that it was actually a blessing, because it was somebody blessing you by removing that gross human form that you were in the whole time. It was a blessing from somebody who was very racist against humans.
Mm.
That's
And then,
nice.
so as he turns into a ghost, I go, oh, and the double bucket. Pew, pew. And then 2 spectral buckets show up as well with him. They're just regular ghost buckets, but you can pick up ghost water. You can pick up ghost sand. Pretty much anything ghost that fits in a bucket. Ghost poop. Lots of stuff. Anyway, it's been wonderful having you in my store, and then you just hear outside of the black curtain, not you, and then it goes.
I think he's talking to you, Jenny. He said not you, and then said
and then
right
another
out
mouth
here.
pops up and it goes, no, you know who we're talking about. Don't trick this around. You stop that.
That
You
was
stop.
definitely
And then
you,
I
Jetty.
just-
He's looking at
I
you.
shoot a hot dog in his mouth.
Is it a ghost hot dog?
Yeah, it's gross.
No, ghost.
Tastes like
And
dust
then-
and old feet.
Thank you for coming into our establishment. You've done wonders, but the problem is we have to go 323 feet to the left. You'll never find us, and then it just kind of like it's there. Everyone blinks, and we're gone.
Do you want to go burn it down, everyone?
Something tells me we did not take advantage of that situation in ways that
Something
we
tells
should
you you're
have.
incredibly right.
But as Jay, the person playing Victor would be super stupid with the rest of the group the whole time and not take advantage of anything in a real way. So you kind of have to play the character sometimes.
Those guys were evil necromancers, and I can't believe that we now have a disgusting human ghost with us.
Hey, I have buckets.
I'm gonna try to find a disperse ghost spell along the way.
Oh God,
Well.
we need to go through my shit again then.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Yeah,
rework that.
Yours is all fucked up now.
And that is where we will end episode 26 of the Drunken Arcanauts Dycairn campaign. The party has been changed irrevocably, as Five Gal is no longer cursed with the form of a bucket, but instead cursed to live with half his health as a ghost. Before we sign all the way off, I do want to give our guests a chance to give a shout out to their own show. Ask anything.
Okay, we've rehearsed this. You ready? You ready, Andrew?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Yep, 100%.
Have you ever had a bunch of questions and you wanted the answer to them? Well, don't worry.
We're here with all the knowledge and research time that we can afford.
Our podcast is called Ask Anything. You join in, we tell you the truth, as long as the truth is something we made up and we think it's funny. We upload new episodes every single Wednesday. We have fun guests. Clancy's been on a couple of times. He's our sexy little femboy intern. I highly recommend you guys check it out. And I guess the only thing I have left to say is bye.
And don't do D&D, kids, because it'll turn you into a horrible cultist and you'll wind up murdering all your friends and family. Bye.
Thanks, everybody. Bye. All right.